Hello, hello, all. It is good to see you. Happy Thursday. My name is Christy Varner, and I am back for another episode of training to help you be a better small business owner. For those of you that I have not met before, let me introduce myself and let me say thank you so much for joining me. I'm always glad to have you and meet new friends, so feel free to DM me and connect. My name is Christy Varner. I am a 25-year CPA as well as a profitability coach and strategist for your business. And what my passion is to help make things simple. I want you to grow your confidence and your competence in running your business and making the money side of business easy for you. And also just sharing with you productivity and operational efficiency things that I've learned through my 25 years of working with other businesses. So today, I would love to share with you a concept that I have used for myself as a small business owner and also for a lot of friends and clients. This will work in your personal life as well as in your professional life. So if you are joining me today, I would love for you to say hi. I'm Christy. I am from the Plano, Texas area, just north of Dallas. Please pop on and say hello. Let me know who you are and where you're tuning in from. I would love to know that. You guys, I'm wearing a sweater in May in Texas. This is like crazy weather. But so I would love that. And if you aren't part of our Small Business Finance Simplified Facebook group, I'd love for you to join. It's a free Facebook group, and we offer tips and trainings and strategies and just support as small business owners, as well as this training every week. So, hey, Janelle, so good to see you, girl. Always glad to have you. So what I want to share with you today is I want to talk to you about being the CEO of your business. Because I am a CEO of my own business, Victory Advisory Services, and I am CEO. I bet you are CEO of your business also. That is the Chief Executive Officer. That's our fancy title. So when people say, what's your title, Christy? I can say I'm the CEO of my business, or I'm the founder or the owner, or whatever word we want. But as small business owners, oftentimes CEO stands instead for Chief Everything Officer. Yep, Chief Everything Officer. Let me know if you can relate to that feeling. You thought you were getting into your business because you had a passion to help people, or you were super good at something, like you're really good at coaching, and so you really want to help people. You're great at event planning, so you want to help with that. You're a dance director and you love teaching kids dance, and so you thought you would be doing that. Or like me, I love to help small businesses get good at the money side of their business and make it easy. But you know what I didn't realize? I didn't realize that I was going to be signing up to also be in charge of technology, marketing, sales, apps, website design, office supplies, all the things. And for a lot of you, you didn't realize you were going to be in charge of finance also, right? So we became the Chief Everything Officer. So let me know if you relate to that, because I think a lot of us do relate to that. So that's where, when I first heard of this concept, I was like, oh my goodness, amen to this. I think it was perhaps Tim Ferriss who wrote the 4-Hour Work Week that first came up with this. I'm not sure, but I actually changed the order of his methodology because I think it fits better. So this methodology is called, yes, everything, Janelle. Yes, we are Chief Everything Officers. And so what we need to do is figure out that that's actually not working for us. You guys, it's not efficient. It leads to stress and overwhelm. Let me know if you feel that way, because I feel stress and overwhelm all the time. And there are a lot of different ways to get around that. But this is a simple way to do it. Hey, Crystal, this is a simple way that you can achieve overcoming overwhelm and increase your efficiency in your business also. And it's simply a method called eliminate, automate, delegate. And what you're going to do is, first of all, you do a time audit. You guys, this is really, really simple, but don't tune me out because it's effective. My favorite things to share are simple and effective tips, right? Because those work and you can get them done. So what you're going to do is a time audit. So, grab a piece of paper right now and commit to yourself that you're going to do this as soon as this ends. So write these little steps down. You'll be able to remember them. But so what you basically do is you write down a list of all the things that you're doing, all the things that you do on a recurring basis, all the one-off projects that you have. First of all, by doing this brain dump, it's really going to take the stress out. There's all sorts of science that when you write something down, it allows your brain to sort of let go of that stress because it knows that it's written somewhere. So do that. Be in a habit of writing down all your stuff. But for this particular day, you're going to write down all the things. Write down the recurring things and write down also your one-off projects that are clogging up your to-do list, clogging up your brain, clogging up your time. So you want to write down all those things. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go through that list 3 different times. So the first time we're going to go through and we are going to, let's see where we are. Oh, look, 3 actionable steps to decrease overwhelm and increase efficiency. So the first one we're going to do is eliminate. You are going to look at that list and you are going to eliminate things that no longer serve you. Okay? Because there are things on that list that used to serve you. And from a money standpoint, I always tell people to do an expense audit also, right? So this is a time and a to-do list audit, but I tell people to do an expense audit. So for example, you may have signed up for some recurring charge that you no longer need in your business. And it wasn't that it was a bad thing. It was just that you actually no longer need it. Excuse me. But that's what we're going to do with our time list. Are you doing something that no longer needs to be done? Are you just doing it because it's a habit? I don't know about you, but I can get into a routine where I just do the same things because I've always done them that way. So look at your list and say, is this actually necessary? Do I actually need to attend that meeting? Is this networking meeting getting me anywhere? Do I need to be part of that Facebook group? Wherever your time is spent, look at it and really eliminate. Let's just say that you eliminate something that you shouldn't have eliminated. Guess what? You add it back. It's not the end of the world, you guys. It's really not. But it will be so helpful to you if you will just go ahead and eliminate it. Just try it. Test it out. Eliminate it for a while. Okay, so then the next step is, so now we've decided that we need all the things that are on our list still, okay? So we've already eliminated everything that we can eliminate. So the next thing that we're going to do is automate. You guys, we live in the land of apps and cloud-based services and all the things, right? Is there a reason that we're doing this by hand when we can automate? So for example, social media scheduling, right? Let's just say that your business needs to be on LinkedIn, Instagram, and Facebook, which is where my business is, and also YouTube. So you need to be in all these places. Well, you can use a scheduling app so that you don't have to get up every morning and think what am I going to schedule? You could do that once a week. Okay. And part of automating is batching. So even if you are not going to have an app that can do it for you like you can with your scheduling, but take, for instance, your finances, right? Some things, yes, you should do more often than others, but a lot of things you can do monthly in your finances. There's no reason for you to do that every single time that it happens. You could do your invoicing once a week or once a month. You can batch things together. So that automates it by batching things together, or by truly automating by using an app like Hootsuite, which is what we use for our social media scheduling. You will be amazed. There is an app for everything. There is an automation for everything. For example, I am broadcasting to you guys now live via StreamYard. StreamYard is an automation that allows me to broadcast live in 3 destinations at once, or even more if I want. So that saves me so much time. We don't have to download and re-upload to a million different places. We're actually live right now on my Facebook page, Small Business Finance Simplified, and also on YouTube. So that is a super easy hack, and I would love to tell you more about StreamYard if you're interested. But I'm all about the hacks to make things simple, and so ask me. I'm forever learning new apps and sharing. But so either automate by finding an app or batch. Are there things? Look at that list. What can be automated? So you're going through your list. You've crossed off things that could be eliminated. Now you're going back through and you're just going to put an A next to things like, can this be automated? Can I find an app that can do this? Or could I, batch it instead? Like, I'm going to do this once a month instead of every week when it comes up, or every single time that it comes up, I'm going to only do it at certain times when it's needed. Okay. There's a lot of things like that. Okay. And then the last one is delegate. You guys, we cannot do everything well. We cannot. And in fact, so not only do we not have the skills, and I will tell you, every single thing that you need to know to run your business can be learned on the internet for free. Hands down. However, do you need to know how to do every single thing? Probably not. Would it be more efficient for someone else to do it? Now, this is a money trade-off, and I'm never going to tell you to spend your money foolishly. But for instance, when I hired my virtual assistant, she is able to take posts and post them and have that be accurate and consistent and complete. And she's way faster than I am, because I am the only one who can talk to you about finance and accounting and how to understand the numbers in your business better and use those to achieve your goals. So she can do what I could do, but she can do it faster and better. So oftentimes you can take your time and spend it on the things that only you can do, and allow someone else to use their expertise in an area that they are really good at and really efficient at. And a website is another example for me. I designed a website for a business that I had, and when it came to Victory Advisory Services, I was like, I'm not doing that again, because yes, I can learn everything for free on the internet, but is that the best use of my time? To learn it for free? Does it turn out the quality product that I want it to be? Does that represent my company the way I want it to be represented? For me, the answer was no. Okay. So I hired a website designer, and I love my website. If you love my website, I have my website designer at the bottom of my website, a link to him, because I think he's so great that I want you guys to know about him. And I love sharing about people that I love. But so I just want you to think through that. What are some things that you could delegate? So some examples to kind of get your mind going. Remember, you're going back through your list and you're looking and you're like, what could I delegate? So you may be able to delegate legal things, right? Like you can find a legal service that you can use to set things up. You can obviously outsource finance things like advisory services and bookkeeping. We'd be happy to help you at Victory Advisory Services. You can outsource your online presence, your online business management through a VA or through someone who's dedicated to doing that. You can have someone help you write your course if you're writing a course. There are so many things that you can delegate. You can have someone, if you're a baker, you can have someone come over and help you clean all the dishes, right? You guys, there are so many ways. If you will think about, what could I be doing instead that would be adding to moving me forward in my business, moving me forward in what I want to achieve, rather than me getting overwhelmed. So I now want you guys to be thinking, like, I hope that this seemed really easy to you. Here's the thing. Getting it in our brains is one thing, but it doesn't change anything until we do it. So my challenge to you today is that you get right now, like whenever you're doing this, you look at your calendar and you go, okay, I am going to spend 30 minutes or an hour. I'm going to block it on my calendar. Or you just like get off this right now and get out a piece of paper or get your iPad or however you take notes. And you're just like, I'm going to brain dump my list. And the thing about this habit is that the more you get used to this habit of doing it, once you do it one time, it sort of sticks in your brain. And you'll find that you need to go back and do it at different times, but you start to see tasks differently because you start to evaluate the tasks. Do I really need to do this? Or is it something that I could be eliminated? Just because someone asked you to do something doesn't mean that you should do it. Just because you have the time doesn't mean that you should do it. You really want to evaluate, what am I doing in my business that moves me from where I am to where I'm trying to go, right? Because that's our goal, is to move forward. And this is true in our personal life too. If it's not helping us, then it's clogging us up and hurting us from doing what we need to do. So you kind of get in that mindset of like, is this something that I need to do? Oh, yes, it is. It's something that I really think is good, or that, will help move me towards my goal. Oh, is there a way I could do this faster? Can I automate this? Can I set up rules in my email? Oh my goodness, you guys, I have so many rules set up in my email so I don't have to look at all the junk that comes in. Could I delegate this? Is there someone else that could do this for me to free me up so I can do the things that will move me towards my goal? Only do the things that only you can do is a great catchphrase that I try to use and evaluate all the time. Is there somebody else that could do this for me? So those are my tips for you. I would love for you to implement this and for you to let me know how it goes. I really do believe that you are the CEO of your business, and you deserve to work on the things that will move you towards your goal. Being the chief everything officer, while it sounds admirable, is actually not our most efficient, and it certainly increases our overwhelm. So by just implementing eliminate, automate, delegate, you will increase your efficiency and decrease your overwhelm, or at least that's been my experience. Let me know what your experience is. Thanks you guys so much for watching, and until next time.